So we will see about manage grades, grade steps, and grade ladders. Okay, all these three we will see. Okay, and one more thing in the YouTube, if you see here, what we are discussing yesterday, like job family. So this one I'm uploading in the YouTube in the format of video. Okay, just with the help of this Xmind, I'm converting into each video and I'm uploading that one. Just go through the simple video. It's 1 minute only. Let us say yesterday we have seen the job profile. It's just a 1 minute video. You just to go through what is job profile and same thing with what are the job families and all. It's just a 1 minute video. You can go through that one with the help of pitch video. Okay. Okay, now today we are going to discuss about last time I think we have completed grades. These are the locations. Yeah, we have completed the grades also. Okay. So now as an implementation consultant, I want to create multiple grades. Okay. I want to create multiple grades. Manage. Go to manage grades. Okay. So now click on add grade. We will open the Hormel Foods. Go to careers. Apply now. So there is a pay scale range of $64,425 to $90,175. Okay. So how this pay scale range will be classified is based upon the grade rates. Okay. Okay. Let us take the name of the grade is G1. Let us take just for a naming convention. Okay. HF G1. Okay. And you want to maintain any particular steps, we can add that one. Otherwise, just leave it. Click on submit button. Okay. Now search for here G1. Okay. This is a grade. So here we are not mentioning any steps. So the remaining one, they're having some steps. So let us see here. They have mentioned a step. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. We have not created any steps. So what is the difference between with the steps and I want to create another grade G2 HF hyphen G2. Click on submit button. So I have created two grades. One is G1 and G2. G2 grade. But they have not included the steps. Okay. Now. So here there is a rates, grade rates and grade ladders. Okay. So now we are going to see what is meant by grade rates. So for a particular grade rate means for particular we will allocate one LDG means for one specific country. This is the rate for particular grade.
Means salary ranges, sir?
It's not a salary range. It's a grade rate means for particular one. A salary range comes as a part of compensation module. Grade rate will comes as a part of core HR module. Okay. So here, based upon the legislative data group, okay, based upon the legislative data group, we will create a grade rate. So if we say that it is annually or monthly, so we can select that one. If we select monthly, it will become annulation factor will become 12 here. Okay. So this particular grade rate, I'm assigning for this particular grade. Okay. So here what they are selecting, this pay scale range is for yearly only, right? It's not monthly. Okay. It is for yearly only. So now we need to change here the frequency as annually. Okay. The frequency as annually. So minimum dollar is 64,425. And the maximum is 90,175. Now I'm clicking on submit button. So again, this is a hourly grade rate. Okay. Add grade rate. So what is the frequency we need to select here? What is the frequency we need to select here?
Yes, sir.
It's an hourly rate, $22 to $30. Okay, we have created two grade rates. One is annual grade rate and one is hourly grade rate. So now we will create grade ladder. So while creating grade ladder, I'll explain what is the grade ladder. You have joined in a company as a consultant. Okay. After 5 years, you become a senior consultant. After 8 years, you become a lead consultant. Okay. After 12 years, you become a manager or ERP implementations director. Okay. After 20 years, you become a vice president. Something over a period of time, you become a president. Okay. This is how a particular person, employee who has joined the company, will progress over a period of time. Initially, he joined as a consultant. Slowly, based upon the promotions, he will become a senior consultant, lead consultant, manager, senior manager, ERP implementations director, vice president, and president. And over a period of time, he might become a CTO and CEO. Okay. So this is what. So we are as a software developer, or software implementation consultant, we need to grow in a company, right? So means how we need to grow. So step by step, we need to grow. Any employee has to grow based upon the promotion. So in order to provide a particular way for this, we need to create a grade ladder system so that they can grow in the application. They can grow in the company. So the same thing we need to do in the implementation side. How we can do this in terms of Oracle ERP, in terms of Oracle HCM. Okay. Now we will see grade ladder. So what it is saying, progression grade ladder for grades with the steps, progression grade ladder for grades without steps, grade ladder for grades with the steps. Okay. I'm selecting grade ladder for grades with the steps. So what is the name of the grade ladder? Okay. IT grade ladder means, see here a particular person who is working in IT department, he will not go to finance department, right? He will not go to the finance department. Finance, they will go in a different manner. If in engineering, they will go in a different manner. In IT, that the grade ladder would be different. Okay, the IT, the grade ladder would be different. You see here, copy. IT, this is the grade ladder. Okay, so in finance, there might be a different grade ladder. In supply chain, there might be different grade ladder. Okay, I'm creating a grade ladder. The name of the grade ladder is IT department. You can mention whatever the name you want. IT department grade ladder. So how it is going to do? Grade with the steps. Okay. Now click on submit button. So we will see the existing grade ladder, that is facilities grade ladder. I think approvals, stop at approvals. Okay, IT department grade ladder. Okay. So we have not added any rates here, grade rates here. Okay. Now click on here, convert to progression grade ladder. So convert to progression grade ladder means step by step. Progression means what? Step by step. Okay. Now I want to add the grades here. Okay, I want to add the grades. First, what is the grade? second, third, fourth. I'll create the grades according to the IT department grades. So what are the different grades we have taken? Consultant. Okay. HF. In the consultant, is there any steps? Okay, I want to add the steps. Okay. Consultant, level 1, level 2, level 3. So within the 5 years, the consultant has to move from level 1 and then level 2 and then level 3. So consultant within the consultant also, over a period of time, based on his or her experience, he has to move the levels within that one. So this is called as a grade steps, and this is the ceiling step. Now click on submit button. Now what is the second one I have to create? Senior consultant. Again here also I want to maintain level 1, level 2. For senior consultant, I want to maintain only level 1 and level 2. Now click on save and close. Lead consultant, HF. So here also I want to maintain level 1, level 2, so that we can accommodate so many people in the grades itself. So going to the next level is, while promoting, we can promote within the lead consultant. He is at level 1. Okay, and after 1 or 2 years, we can promote him to level 2. So this is ceiling step. And I want to mention here the third one, level 3. Okay, but I want to change the ceiling step as this as a ceiling step. Okay, then why I have created level 3? So when this is a ceiling step means what? So once it is completed, we can promote this particular person to a manager. But I am creating another grade step, that is level 3, because if some of them, if they are not having that kind of managerial position, managerial qualities, and I want to still promote them as level 3 of lead consultant, and meanwhile they can acquire the managerial skills. And if the particular person is having management skills, then I don't have to promote into level 3. Immediately I can promote him to a manager position. So this is a kind of a promotion, but immediately we are not changing the main grade, but we are increasing the grade of the particular person from level 1 to level 2, which is an optional one. So it's not a mandatory. Okay, it's an optional one. Suppose if a particular person is having extraordinary managerial skills, we don't have to promote to level 3, and automatically we can promote that particular person to manager. Okay, so till level 2 is mandatory. This is a ceiling step. So from level 1 we cannot promote to manager. He has to complete level 2. Once the level 2 got completed, level 3 will become an optional. Either we can promote to level 3 of consultant, or we can promote to manager. Okay, we can promote to manager. Now click on submit button. Now I want to add the manager, HF. Same process again. It always depends upon the client requirement, how many levels they want to maintain. So based on that, we will create these steps here. Manager level 1, level 2, level 3. And this is the ceiling step. Okay, click on submit button. Now senior manager. I'm creating all these grades. Level 1, level 3. Now I'm creating ERP implementation director. Okay. So now I'm creating vice president. So for vice president, I don't want to create any level 1 and level 2. Just I'm creating vice president. For president also I'm creating like that only. And CTO and CEO. Okay. Now I have created all these things. Now I want to search all these things. Okay. So here I have created a simple grades G1, G2 without having steps. Okay, without having steps. I have created complex grades with having steps. Okay, they're having steps. So now I want to see this CEO also. Okay, someone has used this while creating a position. Okay. I'll explain how to delete the grades tomorrow. So you have to delete one after the other in a sequential manner, otherwise it will not get deleted. So we have created in a sequential manner consultant, senior consultant up to CEO. Now I want to create a grade ladder. So I'm converting this as a progression grade ladder. So selecting the legislative data group. What is the first one? I want to make it consultant. Okay. And then I've added the first grade in this grade ladder is consultant. And then I want to add another grade, senior consultant. Okay, senior consultant. So where I have to add after the consultant or before the consultant while joining as an employee, whether he will join as a consultant or he will join as a senior consultant directly. Consultant, if he is a fresher. If he is having experience, he will join as senior consultant. But depend upon the experience, we will either make it consultant or senior consultant. But we are creating a grade ladder here. Grade ladder means what? Step by step. How they will progress in the company if they join as a fresher or if they join without having any experience. Okay. So at the end, okay, at the end of this, after which grade I have to create? After consultant. Okay, this grade placement, where I need to place this grade, second one in the grade ladder after this consultant. So I have to create like this, senior consultant. So this grade ladder, this grade should be added after the consultant. Now click on add. So here it will show like this, senior consultant. Now I am adding another grade. After senior consultant, what I have to add? Lead consultant. So where I need to add here, whether after consultant or senior consultant?
After senior consultant.
Senior consultants.
After senior consultant. Okay. So here, if you see here, consultant, how many grade steps they are having? In order to become senior consultant, 3 steps are there. In order to become a senior consultant, there are 3 steps are there. Senior consultant to lead consultant, how many steps they have to follow? 2 steps. From lead consultant to manager, how many steps? 3 steps are there. Add it here. So after once lead consultant, we need to change it to manager. So there are 2 grades, one is manager and another one is manager, but we have to select with our code. HF manager, lead consultant. Click on add. Okay, I have added after the lead consultant, it is showing a manager. Okay, now click on add. After manager, what I have to select? Senior manager. Select senior manager. After what?
Manager.
Okay. So in the manager, how many grade steps are there? 3 grade steps are there. Okay. So after senior manager, ERP implementations director. Okay. After senior manager. Now click on add. After that, vice president. Otherwise, we have created vice president or not? HF created. Okay, I think it has not created properly. So now I think just I want to delete this one. After implementing director, I want to go with product development president. So it is not showing here. So for time being, just I am clicking on submit button and saving this one. So when we are using this progression, so progression increment, okay. So how we want to increment this one? So grade and step, next step in the grade, next step in the grade ladder, all steps in the grade, stop at ceiling. So it has to go with all steps in the grade, stop at ceiling. Okay. Progression date code. So based upon which one? Okay. This is based upon company's rules. They will use this one. So whether you want to go with the start of next month, start of next pay period, start of current pay period. So on eligibility. So on eligibility means we will select on eligibility. Progression confirmation type, automatic or manual. So manually only I want to update this. Okay, now I'm clicking on submit button. Rate definition. So it went for approval. Okay, grade ladder. It was, we have not bypassed these approvals. Just we need to check where they have gone for approval. Okay, it is self auto approve only. It will be approved within 1 or 2 minutes. So go to transaction summary. Go to in progress. Yeah, now it has completed. By department, approval got completed. Self auto approval only. Generally, what we have to do is while doing the practice. So in the initial purpose, for the practice purpose, go to the transaction console, go to approvals, and do grade, select grade, and bypass all of them. Okay. Delete the grade ladder. So related to grades, everything just bypass. So at this point of time, we are not discussing about approvals. So for timing, just delete, make all the approvals bar bypassed. Okay. Make sure all the blue color tick marks are enabled here. Okay. Edit grade ladder, edit grade rates. So all are enabled here. Okay. This is one of the important step. Okay. Go to manage grade ladders. So these are the grades that are there in this grade ladder. So initially, it will start with consultant, then senior consultant, then lead consultant, manager, senior manager, and implementation director. So again, within the consultant, what are the different grade steps means what? Level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay. Senior consultant, 1, 2. Lead consultant, 1, 2, 3. These are the levels. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a ceiling step. Okay. Now I want to check why that one is not coming. We have created this vice president, right? Let us see that one is coming or not. I want to add the grades here. Maybe it is because of data issue only. I'll just go back to the grades. I'll check whether the grade has been created or not. Manage in the manage grades section. What is the grade I have created? Vice president, right? Vice president has created. Okay. So we are creating grade ladder with the steps. So that's why this particular grade is not showing in the grade ladder. Okay, now I want to correct here. So I want to add the steps here for level 1. So while you are creating grade ladder with the steps, the particular grades with the steps only it will be displaying. It will display. Okay. Just even though if you don't want to add multiple levels, just add one level. Or let us say I want to add another level, level 2. Okay. Now click on submit. So now I'm not creating multiple levels here. So this is only one grade step. Because I want to add this grade in the grade ladder with the steps. So now it is changed to include with the steps. So now I'll do the same thing for CTO. Now click on submit button. Same thing for CEO. You need to change the particular grade with the steps. So you don't have to create multiple steps, just what at least one step you need to be added. Because we are creating grade ladder with the steps. So now I'll go back to manage grade ladders. Click on correct. Now we can add this one. Add. So now we'll search for vice president. Now it will come. Because earlier it was not coming because this vice president was created without steps. So after where I have to add ERP implementations director. Now I want to add another one. Product development president. So where I have to add this one? For vice president. I want to add another thing. CTO. After product development president. CEO. After CTO. So in order to become CEO, they have to have minimum experience if they want to progress within the company. Okay, outside if one particular person is directly hired into CEO, that is a different scenario. But if a particular person has joined in the company as a consultant, he has to traverse all these grades. Then only he can become a CEO. Okay. Now click on submit button. So this is how we are going to create the grade ladder. So this particular grade ladder, we are going to assign for a particular position. Okay. So in the positions, we can assign this particular grade ladder. Okay. So progression increment. See, all steps in the grade they have to traverse while doing the promotion and stop at the ceiling. Okay. So everybody understood how to create a grade ladder and what is meant by grade ladder, what is meant by grades, what is meant by grade steps. If you have any questions, doubts, you can ask. Not all companies will use these grades. Very particular company where they are using so many people and they want to track the particular, see, the hormone foods, they are not using the grades, they are just using the pay scale. Okay, means this comes as a part of compensation. Just we are associating the pay scale to the grade. Okay. If this particular position is having multiple grades, then they will say that, okay, which grade you want to hire. Okay. If they are having applications development analyst and they are making it as associate, means this will become a associate grade, but they are directly mentioning in the job name itself without following the grades, without following the grade structure or hierarchy. So anyone having any doubts, you can ask me. So this earlier we have seen the same grades, grade steps, grade rates, grade ladders in classic UI. Now in this class, we are seeing the same thing in the Redwood UI. Okay, Redwood UI has become a little bit stable right now. You can do the same practice. If you want, you can go through my previous video where we have created the same thing in the classic UI. You practice in the classic UI also, you practice in the Redwood UI also. Okay.